YouTube, what's going on? YCImaging here with installment 5 of my Q&A series. Without further ado, let's dive into it. First question comes from KSJ Photography, and they ask, tutorial on how to do the Instagram promo for a music video like this. And they are showing like the one with the image on the bottom and the top and the video in the middle. I have so many people asking about that. I will put a tutorial on the channel tomorrow for that. So come back to the channel tomorrow to check that tutorial and find out how to do that specifically. Next question comes from Brandon Huntley, and he asks, how do you deal with shitty clients who ask for re-edits? Fuck shitty clients. No, I'm just kidding. I think the client is entitled to one re-edit. I think that's reasonable, but everyone after that, just charge them a fee and make it like some outlandish ass high fee so that they won't want more re-edits. I mean, that's the easiest way to deal with it. Just make them not want more by charging them a lot of money for re-edit. Next question comes from DNA Video Sandy, and they ask, to vlog or not to vlog? That is the question. Do you use Vlog when you are shooting with the GH4? I don't personally use Vlog, but it's not because I don't like it, it's because I don't have it and I'm cheap and I don't want to pay $100 for it. But if I did have Vlog, I would definitely use it. It looks like it will give you a lot more dynamic range than Cinelight D. Next question comes from Joel Davis Photo, and they ask, what film monitor do you use for your Rona M? I personally use the iCan DH5 monitor, but I don't know if you saw in the vlog yesterday or the day before, it crapped out on me. I have no clue what's wrong with it. I gotta go get it checked out or see if I can get a new monitor. I'm thinking about grabbing a small HD one, but I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'm just not thinking about it right now. So the iCan DH5 monitor is what I've been using. Next question comes from Marky Shaw, and they ask, what's the prices on the videos? The pricing on the videos ranges depending on how much we're shooting, what equipment's needed, where we're shooting, stuff like that. So if you want to know and you're an artist, hit YCImaging.com right now and inquire for a music video. Next question comes from Louis Arts, and he asks, what's your biggest goal in life and how do you keep yourself inspired when you feel like not working on projects, music videos, and graphic designs? I am inspired by your work and vlogs, YCImaging. I appreciate it, man, I really do. I would have to say my biggest goal in life is freedom. And when I say that, I mean financial freedom, the ability to go do whatever I want when I want. That's like one of my biggest goals in life. Like, if I want to get up and go fuck off $80,000 on a Panamera Porsche, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to do. That's my biggest goal in life. And how I stay inspired, man, I think with me, the best feeling about working is finishing. So the finish line is the inspiration for me most of the time, you know what I'm saying? But if that doesn't work for me, I go out and I look at people who inspire me, people who are doing bigger things than me, people who are working. So just find a person and, you know what I'm saying, mimic what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? If they're more successful than you, that should inspire you to be more successful. And another way that I tend to inspire myself is I look at things that I can't afford. Like if I'm uninspired, I'll go look at a fucking Panamera Porsche and I'll be like, damn, I want to get that. Well, shit, if I want to get it, I gotta edit down these videos. So you know what I'm saying? Just look at a lot of things you can afford and that should inspire you to keep working. Next question comes from Sixth Element, and they ask, when they say, I'm a filmmaker from Southern California looking to purchase my next camera, what are your thoughts on getting a Sony A7R II versus a Blackmagic camera? I guess it all depends on your needs. I mean, I don't know too much about any of the two. Well, I mean, the Blackmagic camera, it ranges in so many different types of cameras. I guess you would have to specifically narrow that down for me to give you a pinpoint accurate answer. But I guess you would have to go through and list your needs and what you're gonna be using it for. Like, I don't know much about the A7R II, but I know it's more geared towards photography, I believe. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess you need to narrow that down, you know what I'm saying, to the Blackmagic version camera that you were specifically speaking about, and then you narrow down the pros and cons about both, and you factor that in with your budget and how much money you want to spend and stuff like that. So, I mean, I can't really give you a pinpoint answer on that. Sorry, bro. Next question comes from DJ Conrad Films, and he asks, what would you say your dream job would be? Do you plan on making any moves west to expand into the industry even more? My dream job would be to be a director. And when I say director, I just want to sit on set and let people know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it all right now. Like, I'll scout, I'll do lighting, I'll shoot, I'll tell people what to do. You know what I'm saying? I just want to fall back into the director spot and hire someone for lighting and hire someone to scream at people on set when they're not doing the wrong. I mean, when they're doing the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to fall back into the director's seat and allow other people to do jobs. I want to have an effects guy. I want to have a guy for lighting. I want to have a guy for DPing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess I would say that's my dream job. And do I plan on making any moves out west? Honestly, I got to go out there first, bro. I can't say I want to move somewhere and I've never even been out there. So, I mean, technically I have. I've been to Arizona and California. I mean, well, I've been to Arizona and Vegas, but I want to touch Cali and see what's going on out there. And I guess that'll give me a more direct answer on if I want to move out there. Next question comes from King Versa, and he asks, what is the settings you use when doing a promo video for a music artist? The video you were working on in yesterday's vlog when you were doing the graphics in Photoshop and then imported it into Adobe Premiere. Thanks, and I'm a huge fan from Memphis, Tennessee. Thanks, bro, I appreciate it. I'm assuming he's asking about the Instagram preview thing that I was just recently speaking about. Come to the channel tomorrow, I'll have a tutorial up for you to check out, and hopefully that'll help you put that together. Next question comes from DJ Bruce, and he asks, what's your advice on shooting with an artist that does not have dope music but wants a dope video concept from you? Your job as a director is to make a dope video despite how crappy the music is. A lot of the times a video will make the music a lot better. So my advice to it is just stick to doing your job. Don't become a music mogul or what the fuck did the people, just do your job as a director. Create a dope video. Don't worry about how stupid the music is. If the music is stupid to the point where you don't feel like you can do a good job with it, just stay away from it. But at the end of the day, your job is to just make a dope video despite how crappy the music is. I've had shit tons of videos where I didn't really like the song that much, but me looking into the shots and, you know what I'm saying, after I shot them and editing and playing with a lot of stuff, I tended to like the song a little bit better. So, you know what I'm saying, it might not be as horrible as you think. As long as you shoot some cool stuff to it, most of the time it'll work out. So just stick to creating the video and doing your job with it. Next question comes from Luxury Black, and they ask, my question is, how do you go about charging a music video? What determines the final price and still maintaining a return on investment? By the way, huge fan of your work. I really appreciate it. The way I price music videos is I factor in the general concept, how long it'll take to shoot it, what equipment will be needed for the shoot if I have to rent any, and where I'm gonna be shooting the video. So if I'm shooting a video for 5 days in California, and I know I'm gonna need a Techno crane, I know I'm gonna need a Red Epic, I know I'm gonna need cine lenses, I know I'm gonna need Kinos, I'll go in and I'll factor in my time first. All right, so I'll say, all right, I'm gonna be shooting for 5 days. So I wanna get paid a good amount of money for that, you know what I'm saying? Because time is important. Time is the most important factor out of all of this. So I factor in my time. Then I'll say, all right, cool. Then I need a hotel. So, you know what I'm saying, I'll factor in the price for the hotel where I'm gonna be staying at. Then I'll factor in the equipment for the red and all the other stuff that I just said. And then I'll factor in my travel. I gotta get there, you know what I'm saying? And then you factor in all of that. And then you let the artist and management know. And basically, that's how you determine your music video. Well, that's how I do it anyway, so you should just do the same thing. Just make sure you're getting paid for your time as well as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff is important as well, but your time is the most important. Remember that. Next question comes from Elrod79, and he asks, how do you keep your subject in focus when recording using the glide cam? When you're on the glide cam and you want to keep your subject in focus, you, for the most part, if you're shooting on like a lens that has like a high focal length, like a 50, you just focus at a point and you stay within that focus range that you focus with it. But if you have like a super wide lens, you can just crank your aperture up kind of high, and then you know what I'm saying, most of the time your subject will be in focus most of the time. Like when you see me going in and out with my Ronin, I'm shooting really wide and then I'm just cranking my aperture up, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be some parts in it where the subject may not be as in focus as they were, but I mean, most of the time, the video edit's going so damn fast you can't even really tell. So just keep that in mind. Just crank your aperture up or just stay within a range that you're focused on. All right, so I think that's gonna be my last question, and that's gonna wrap my Q&A today. If you liked it, make sure to like it, comment, and also subscribe. And I'm gonna check you out tomorrow in a vlog and also a tutorial of the Instagram preview overlay. So check it out tomorrow. Peace.